What's up, everybody? Welcome to Buzzworthy TV. And I'm the girl, Lady T. And first of all, before we get started, I want to wish each and every one of you all who clicked on the video a very happy, blessed, and prosperous new year. You know, it's 2017, y'all. Let's get it, okay? And alright, y'all, on to the fuck shit. And I know I'm a little late, but that's because I had to wrap this whole thing around my head because I just feel like we've all been punked. And I just couldn't believe what I seen. You know, I just couldn't. So, if you guys wonder what I'm talking about this travesty that was supposed to have been a performance by a supposed diva named Mariah Carey. Okay? Look, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying not to come on here and just be all over the place, but I'm just confused. Like, this shit was up there with Countess Bond's wifey video. Like, I don't know. I'm lost for words. And really what's pissing me off is a lot of people want to jump in and say, well, you know, she's the artist and we don't know what goes on, you know, what they have to go through to put on a show. And, you know, you can't blame her if it was the sound people or this or that. And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying it's totally her fault. Maybe they did mess up. Maybe she couldn't hear herself, you know, through the monitors. And then the monitors with her lyrics wasn't showing up. I'm not saying that all that could not have happened. What I'm saying is, since Mariah Carey, singer, songwriter, who's been around for 3 decades, okay? Over 3 decades, should have done better than that. And if the shit was that fucked up, she should have walked off the stage. Should she want to be a diva, that's what you do. If you want to just be this over-the-top diva, just walk off the stage and say, I need my sound fixed. Okay? Or if you're a true diva, which the definition of a diva is someone that is at the top of their game, the creme of the creme. She would have took that earpiece out and kept on singing. But I don't think she had the vocals. I think, as my boy Justin J said, her vocals was on struggle mode. I don't know. But it just really, I was watching this and all I could say was, what the fuck? That's all I could say. And then, like I said, I had people on my timeline like, well, you know, they tried to do this to make a fool out of her. No. Like I said, again, if this were another situation, my thing is, things happen. But you as a professional could have did better. And then my thing is, was you drunk or something? But then no, because I was drunk too on New Year's Eve, and I still could have came up there and sung your songs. Shoot, I know your songs. I could have sung Emotions back and forth. People just don't want to pay to hear me sing, because I can't sing worth a lick. Now, people didn't come to hear you, pay to see you sing, but they sure was there to hear you sing, and you didn't do none of that. You didn't sing, you didn't dance, you couldn't even lip sync right. I was just like, I felt like she stole 5 minutes of my life that I can never get back. Well, yeah, more than that. Like, at least a good 8 minutes that I can't get back. And I'm really pissed off about it, Mariah. Mariah, give me back my 8 minutes. Give me back my 8 minutes, okay? Look, I don't care what nobody say. I just want to, like, voice my opinion. And, because to me, no one can ever talk about people like Whitney Houston ever again. May she rest in peace. Because, yeah, she had some very bad performances. You know, they made fun of her when she was overseas, when she was promoting her last album, but she gave you straight up vocals. Search YouTube. They even tried to get her to lip sync, and she couldn't do it. Because guess what? She wasn't used to lip syncing, and when the shit wasn't working, she said, F it. Y'all gonna deal with what I got. I'm gonna give you all of me, and I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Okay? And then, man, let's go on and talk about, shoot, Toni Braxton. Toni Braxton this whole summer was walking around in and out the hospital, walking around here with a heart monitor on, and still showing up and showing out and giving you what? Vocals. Tamar has had blood clots and showed up and showed out vocally and on Dancing with the Stars. That bitch came out the hospital. Now that's what I call a diva. Fuck this whole thing about Mariah's this. Oh, she's a diva. You know, that's what do you expect from Mariah? You know, she gave you true Mariah, and she gave you the performance that 2016 deserved. Well, hell, 2016 was a bunch of fuck shit. I agree, but that was a travesty. Like Mariah Carey has literally made a complete fool of herself and tarnished all her years and hard work in the industry. Like, let's be honest, take away all her overdramatics. Mariah Carey has hits after hits, okay? And then on top of that, she's a writer, she's a producer. Like, she has the right to be called a diva. And in some respects, sometimes she does have a right to be over the top. But my thing is, Mariah, be over the top when you need to be. I would have walked off stage and told them better get my junk right, and I would have came back out there and kept singing. Or I would have took them ear monitors out and kept singing to the best of my ability. Like, what were you doing? What in her right mind made her think that this performance was appropriate? I mean, there's no way in the world she should have stayed on stage like that. She was just basically standing on stage like, look at me, look at me. Don't nobody want to look at you. Like I said, you couldn't even lip sync right. I don't know. So, y'all, I just feel like we've been punks. I'm very disappointed. She's going to have a lot of making up to do, a lot of explaining to do. It's going to take a lot to get over this, okay? Y'all, let me know what y'all thought about that. I don't even want to call that a performance, that thing. All right. Until next time, y'all. Peace and love.